What's going on, guys? Welcome to a Monday morning Dutch auction. First off the line, 2023 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Collegiate Football Hobby Box. We are starting out at $500. Going all the way down to that bottom out price of $200. And that's going down $12.50. What's going on, Drips? Each level, every 5 minutes, is going to go down $12.50. So we're probably seeing this get down to the nitty gritty. It's probably be close to a 2-hour Dutch auction, maybe like an hour and 30 minutes. No checklist when I checked yesterday. But I would expect that we're going to see the same thing where Anthony Richardson and Arch Manning are probably the auto chases, and the other big quarterbacks will not have autos in there. But we do have some other things to chase. So let's see if they got checklists today. Yeah, it doesn't look like they got checklists yet. First up the line. No checklist, but yeah, that's the only top quarterback that they're showing. It's a bummer that the other quarterbacks are not in here for the autos. They'll be in the regular sets and the inserts. And this is what we're getting. Here's the extras, right? So regular hobby boxes, you're getting 4 autos. And in the first off the line, you're getting 1 Shimmer auto, 3 additional autos, and 1 Shimmer parallel. And that auto can either be, here we go, let me pull it up, 1 gold, green, or black Shimmer auto you'll be getting. And then right here, 1 gold, green, or black Shimmer parallel. So these usually have a lot of color in them, so that's one good thing on the draft picks in the first off the line. Happy Monday. We got a busy schedule for Dutch auctions. We got 4 Dutch auctions this week. Which ones to choose from? Right. Yeah, let's pull that up. Panini. It just keeps on coming. Some money. That is right. So we got this today. We got encased, starting out at $1,200, going to $600. This is 2022. This is going to be last year's rookies. Pickett, Purdy. I haven't checked to see if there's a checklist on these. Still got to make sure Purdy's in the set. See, in these, you're getting 5 cards per pack, 1 pack per box. Look for 1 in case Ruby auto, number to 15 or less, 1 additional auto. 1 Ruby Mem card, 1 additional Mem, and 1 base Ruby parallel to number to 15. I have to see where pre-orders are at for this. Lose money last year. Go big or go home with these. let's see where pre-orders are at. I guess it all depends on where we get them at, and if you're opening them, are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding? So we're looking about around 600. So looks like they got that price at the bottom out is right where pre-sales are going for, around 6. So we'll have to see where. Of course, if you got a good box, then then you'll be doing all right. But it looks like that's where pre-orders are at for those. And we got Donruss Elite, 500 down to 200. You're getting 5 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. Look for 2 autos, including 1 black gold ink Pin Pals or Turn of the Century Pin black gold auto, 1 mem, 3 rookies, 6 parallels, including 1 pink or platinum numbered 11 or 3. These should be, I bet these are pretty close. The bottom out will be where pre-orders are at. Yeah, 260, 260, so it's close. So these are going to be going down the same amount, 1250. So probably in the last 30 minutes we get down here, since those are going at about 260. We got one more mosaic. We got basketball. We still got basketball is the last one. And this first off the line, 22-23 Panini Mosaic NBA trading card box, 750 to 350. Yeah, that's where like pre-orders are at, around that area, 350 to 4. So Panini is getting pretty good at putting their bottom out price close to pre-orders. And you get 1 auto, 18 Prizm, 20 inserts, 2 pink swirl, first off the line number to 20, or green swirl number to 5 per box on average on these. So where do we spend our money at this this week? Do we buy a little bit of everything, or is there something that pops out that would do better? We won this year. Bust beside the first off the line. We're at 475. This is a 2-hour Dutch auction. I think we probably get down to the last 30 minutes. I can see these with the pre-order prices are like 200 to 220, 230, with most of them in that 200, 220 range. You see some outliers that are a little bit higher. Already down to 475. Yeah, let's get down there. Let's just speed it up to that last 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll probably get close to that bottom out price. We're looking, I mean, if you do like it at 200, with it only being $12.50 a level, can we buy it up a couple levels up and still like the price? And of course it depends on what you're doing with it. If you're just ripping it, do you like it at 200? Do you like it at 225? Now where, if we look at where the prices are at for a regular hobby box, around like 200 to 220. Let me pull that up. Three. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. golf drop. Here we go. We're looking at 201 is the average price across like all the big online retailers. So 200, 200, 210. There was one for a couple for 220, but it looks like all the prices have came. A lot of these were at 200, but there was a couple that were at 220. So 190. Yeah. So I think in those last 4 levels, if you wanted to play it safe, you know, buy a little bit higher since it's first off the line. I think it will be there based on what these other collegiate draft pick products have done. All 4 have either, let's see, 2 of them have hit bottom out price, and one was 1 level above. Immaculate was 2 levels above. So they have all came very, very close in the last 30 minutes. So I would expect this to be the same in those last, 20 minutes. And the last Dutch auction for football, the Immaculate was those sold out at $466. Bottom out price was $400. They were going down $33.33 a level. And Select got down to what down? They got down to $150, didn't they? Let me check my notes. Let's see here. See, Chronicles DP, and these are all 2023. Chronicles draft pick sold out at $164.58. That was 1 level above the bottom out price, which was $150. Mosaic draft picks hit the bottom out at $120. Select draft picks hit the bottom out at $150, and Immaculate sold out at $466.67, 2 levels above. I would expect that to kind of be the same, just a little above 200. So with it only being $12.50 a level, you probably could get it up a couple levels and then average your cost down as the price goes down. And as we've seen, Richardson has been the big auto to get in these. We don't got like the other 3 quarterbacks. Excuse me. But we are going to have the, like, here's CJ right here. Will be in the base set. Will be in the inserts. This is what we want. We want one of these. Let's see, are those case hit? Let's see, where are they? Chart, the Magnum makes it Prizm draft picks debut. Okay, so then we got the Color Blast and Stained Glass. These are your SSPs. So this is what we want on top of the autos. We want to hit a Color Blast, a Stained Glass, or a Magna. Probably would rather grab one of these than a auto, unless it's a low numbered auto. Let's see where we at. We should be down $462.50 now. We are 16 minutes in. We don't have a checklist yet, but based on the other items that have dropped, if I remember right, I think Chronicles is the only one that has all the quarterbacks in it. The other ones have only had Anthony Richardson as the top auto chase. Of course, you got the other position players that have the autos, but in the last one, Immaculate, you had Anthony Richardson and Arch Manning are the 2 big autos to go for. Actually, if we look, they're doing some Arch Manning. Let's see where we go. This is today. This should be what is it, 3 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But they're dropping some Arch Manning cards here. Now this one here is a one-on-one. These are Dutch auctions. These two right here. This one's starting at 25,000, going down to 2,500. I have a feeling that this might just sell out. It shouldn't just sell out right away, but the Victor W card sold out right away on his one-on-one. And these right here are not Dutch auctions, so did they release a checklist on here? Let me refresh it. There's no checklist here. Let's see if Beckett has it. I don't think there's a. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's no checklist to the masses yet. I know some people do get checklists early. But knowing the checklist is important with we need to know who is in the product, you know. Let's see, is it on here? Let's see if I can get it up. I'll go here. You like it at 320? I think it's going to be available at 320 all day. All the Collegiate products they've all, I mean, 2 out of the 4 have hit the bottom out price. And the other 2, one was 1 level above, and the other one was 2 levels above for the Immaculate. Like if you want to be on the safe side, I think in that 250, 300 range, at 320 you should be able to grab these. I don't see why. I mean, if they did sell it that high, I think 320 would probably be a pass for a lot of people. I mean, that's just a big range from $120 on top of a $200 box. I mean, some are going for $195, and we probably see these go down, not up, after a couple weeks. Once we start seeing other product come out, when we see pro uniforms start dropping. Probably safe would be in that 253 range, depending on what you want to do with it. Anything at 250, you're looking at, there's 4 levels left. You're going down $12.50. So there's only 20 minutes left when you get to 250. So everyone knows that there's only 4 levels left. So anywhere in that 30 to 20 minute, I still think you're safe at 262 or 275. But if you really want one, and the best thing to do would be buy a little bit higher than where you like it, and then cost average down depending on how many boxes you're going to buy. That way you don't get caught and you don't get any. But 250 would, I still think it'll probably be there. It's going to be harder, so I would get those, add how many you want to buy the first time around, put it in your cart, go through the buy now button, have it in your cart ready to go, and then you can just keep, if it keeps going down a level, you can cost average down and buy more. That's the best way to do it. There's many different ways that you can cost average down depending on how many you're buying. Yeah, that 275, 300, I think you will be able to grab it. Of course, always buy it where you're comfortable at, where you think, the worst thing is there's there's two things: that either you buy too high and you can't buy more, or you're waiting until it gets to a certain price and it sells out, and then it's either you got to buy on the secondary market at, like on these, you're probably looking at either $50 to $100 on top of what you pay from the bottom out price. So I would think those would be available in that range, but crazy stuff can happen in these Dutch auctions. If you feel good about that price, then you can always buy more if they keep going down. Because 275 would be at the 35 or at the 30-minute mark, so we would be 30 minutes out, so you'd have 6 levels left once it got to 275, if my math is correct. Or skip 212. Yeah, that's the thing is, if you like it at 250, another $25. Do you like it at, like, I think it could get down in under 250, and of course it's gonna, just based on these other Dutch auctions of collegiate draft picks. We got Chronicles draft picks. Chronicle draft picks had all the autos in it. Those sold out at $164.58. That was one level above the bottom out price of $150. Mosaic draft picks sold out. Well, those didn't get sold out. Those got pulled. Those got down to $120. Select draft picks got down to the bottom out price of $150. And Immaculate draft picks sold out at $466 and 67 cents, 2 levels above the bottom out price, floor price. So out of the 4 that have already dropped that are draft picks, 2 have hit the bottom out price, and the other 2 were within 2 levels. So could we see the same thing? If you really need this product, of course you can buy a little bit higher with it not being, it's not going to, kill you if you bought it $25 higher. But yeah, figure out where you're comfortable at, where you want to get some. If you can figure out whatever that strategy to cost average your price down, where you might buy X amount of boxes or X amount of cases at this level. If it keeps going down, you're just going to keep buying more and more and more. That's probably the best way to do it, so you're not stuck. Or if you're only buying one box, or find the price that the best thing to do would be don't FOMO and don't have a plan. And then you see people buying at a certain end, then you buy and you buy too high, or vice versa. You don't buy and you're like, I really wanted that product. Yeah, on these, you're getting those 4 autos, including a gold, a green, or a black shimmer. Plus, you are getting 1 gold, green, or black shimmer parallel per box. So those are your first off the line exclusive in here compared to a regular hobby box. You're not guaranteed those. But yeah, with some of these products, they do double. I mean, even if this goes up $100, $200, you can make some money on these. Even at $50 a box, if you just made $50 at 16 in a case, it adds up. It adds up quick. We're at $437 and 50 cents for first off the line 2023 Panini Prizm Collegiate Draft Picks Football. Yeah, I don't see the green either, but if you look right here, this is what it says in the details. Look for 4 autos, including 1 gold, green, or black shimmer, and then at the right here, 1 gold, green, or black shimmer parallel per box on average. So you get an auto and a parallel. That's going to be one of those first off the line Shimmer, and it says it down here too. Right here, look for 1 gold, green, or black Shimmer auto, and 1 gold or green, black Shimmer parallel per box on average. Another thing to look at, you can get 16 boxes per transaction, which is a case. So once it does get down to the nitty gritty, people are going to be buying these by the case at this price. We're 28 minutes in. It's a 2-hour Dutch auction. All the other draft picks have got close to that bottom out price, so depending on what you're going to do it, are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding the product? We're going to have different price points, different budgets. I guess the main thing is find the number that you're comfortable with your budget and what you're trying to do with it, because price points can be different depending on what you're going to be doing with it. And you can, let's see, where are you at? Let's look at those short prints again. We can hit, make this a little bigger. There we go. So we got the Color Blast, Stained Glass, oh wait, and Magna. They don't got the stained glass here. Anthony Richardson here. We got about a couple seconds left. Let me refresh this. Of course, always make sure you're logged in. Got credit cards saved so you can we're at 425. So we're in 30 minutes, the 2-hour Dutch auction, if we do hit that bottom out price. I think it could get close to the bottom out price. Just with how the other products have done over the last couple months for the collegiate football draft picks. Yeah, does it hit bottom? It could. But if you like it at, the bottom out price, do you like it at 212 or 225? Pre-orders are around 200. There's some at 210. There's a couple a little higher. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer that in these sets that we don't have all the autos in it for those quarterbacks. we're gonna have to see how that impacts the sets with pro uniforms. Is it gonna make a difference? Of course, prices should go down, but will it make a difference for people buying, or will we not even care? It's just crazy. It'd be nice if everyone could have like a non-exclusive license, so all the brands could have pro uniforms, have the players in it. You got those at the bottom out at 120. What was that? Was that Mosaic? Yeah, that Mosaic was it like came back on. They were having some site issues. Here we go. Let's see. Debating on a ripping or holding. Yeah, these collegiate draft pick products, like this here, the Prizm, a lot of color in these, which a lot of autos. I was opening some Chronicle draft picks the other day, and a lot of color autos, and the price points is usually are pretty good. But can you get your money back? That's a good question. Oh, did he? I didn't watch any football this weekend. I'm like, well, maybe I watched a little bit. But I watched the UFC, and I've just been watching all the Seattle Mariner games. I'm just like locked in on that. Like, I guess baseball in general. But we got the season around the corner. Oh, first fantasy. Oh, nice. Did you pick up who you wanted? Like, I got 2 drafts coming up. I think I got a draft coming up. What is it, this week? You feel pretty good about it? First off the line, exclusive in these. You're getting 1 gold, green, or black Shimmer auto, and 1 gold, green, or black Shimmer parallel per box on average. So you're getting one of those, both an auto and just a base card. It's Friday. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to do some homework at Paradise. I'm taking you down. I'm taking everyone down. Is it possible just to be able to draft the Seahawks? I just want the Seahawks. Okay. Kept Fields in the 14th and Pollard in the 11th. Yeah, if the price is right, definitely we'll be buying some of these. If we can get it close to that bottom out price. I think anywhere in that like 250 or under range, you can get some value in there. depending on what you are trying to do with them. That's the other thing is, are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding? Gino's, right. I might have to change that. Is Geno Smith going to be there in the later rounds? But you know, hey, Geno Smith and the Seahawks. It's just good to have football coming back around. Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays. We are at $4.12.50. Let me refresh this page right here. We've been getting some crazy weather here in Las Vegas with that hurricane up on the coast. The pre-orders on here are around about 200 right now. They were as high as like 220. You can find them, like some people have them for a lot higher than that. But if you look at like across the board, we're looking at like 200 to 210, like the top retailers. So they got it. The bottom out floor price is positioned right at where the pre-orders are at. So it's going down $12.50 a level every 5 minutes. So that would mean when 20 minutes are left, we'd be at 250. 30 minutes out from the bottom out, we'd be at 275. So we probably want to start like checking to see if are we getting high volume. Can we get into the shopping cart and check out with no issues around probably like that 30-minute mark. Thinking bottom out on this, yeah, that's like it really should. Like it should get down there. And with, you know, the last four draft picks, two have hit bottom out price or the floor price, whatever you want to call it. You had Chronicles hit 164, which that was one level above the floor price, and then Immaculate, the last one, was two levels up. That they've sold out at 466. The bottom out price was 400. So all these products have been getting down close to that floor price. So if we can just hold, I don't think there's nothing. It is Prizm, but is that gonna make it that much more of a premium for these? Now I know. I think most of us are thinking probably under 250. Can we see something crazy? We always can with these Dutch auctions. But I would think that probably within, close to 200. Let's see, this is the chip. Yeah, so the pre-orders are for hobby boxes. It's a good gauge to use those. It doesn't always work depending on what the product is or what you might be getting as the first off the line exclusives. But Panini has done a pretty good job lately of having where that floor price, bottom out price of 200 on this one, where it's very close to where hobby boxes are going for. So there's not like, we've seen somewhere the bottom out price is, you know, $100, $200 below where pre-orders are going for. So Panini's been doing a good job of putting, well, I guess on their end, it'd be nice if the bottom out price was $150 or $100, just to see, can we get it below that? Because if it was below 200, could we see it get down to 187 or 175? I think maybe. Let's see here. Let me pull up another. Let me get logged in. Let's see, we are a minute 30 for this next level change, going down $12.50. We're at 400. We're going to be getting into the 300s. What do we want? Let's see, CJ. Bryce Young. Yeah, I just don't like how they do this checklist where they have every single parallel in here. If you click on the product checklist, it is showing the checklist on there, but they show like every single parallel. All right, we're gonna be going down to in the threes. What is it, 387 and 50 cents? Still haven't checked. Still, I think we got some time for that high volume alert action. What if I go auto? No. We're at 387 and 50 cents, 45 minutes in. And we got a full week of Dutch auctions. We got some Arch Manning Dutch auctions today, actually, after this at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This one-on-one is starting at 25,000, going down to 2,500. So crazy. This one here is a Dutch auction too. This is numbered to 10 auto, 10,000 to $1,000. Where does this sell out at? And these are not Dutch auctions here. This is just $600 for numbered to 10. Let's see this one here. Oh, this is a Dutch auction. Now this could be an interesting one to 49. If you could get it close to that bottom out price. I haven't even looked at what his Immaculate autos have been going for. Let's see. It's a Dutch auction. No, that's just $200. Out of 250 for $49.95. Could that be a deal? They're really pushing Manning. But those Dutch auctions are in a couple hours. And then we got Encased coming up. That's tomorrow. And this is 2022, so don't get it confused for this year's product. You're going to have last year's rookies in this. And once again, you look at 600. That's real close to where pre-orders are going at, around that 600, 650 mark. So Panini has put it right where the pre-orders are at. And then if we go back, yeah, we haven't had a full week like this for a while. Here's first off the line 2023 Panini Donruss Elite NFL Trading Card Box. The one good thing when I see Donruss Elite is that I know what's going to be coming after that. Donruss is going to be coming with some downtowns. So after this, in a month or so, we'll be seeing Donruss. Then that's what we want to see. You know, it looks like they got the mock-ups of $500, $200, so this would be a very similar auction on these. I haven't even looked at what these are going for. Let's check. $275, $260, $270. Yeah, it looks about like $260, $260 to $275 for those for a regular hobby box. 5 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. That's it. I always like having more packs. Let's see, you get 2 autos, including 1 black gold ink pen pal or turn of the century black gold auto, 1 mem, 3 rookies, 6 parallels, including 1 pink or platinum, numbered to 11 or 3. So can we get it below where pre-orders are selling at? And we got a basketball product in there as well. Mosaic is around the corner. First off the line, 22-23 Mosaic NBA. 15 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. 1 auto, 18 prisms, 20 inserts. 2 pink swirl, first off the line, number to 20, or green swirl, first off the line, number to 5 per box. So we got some stuff this week, so don't spend all your money today. Well, I guess you could. Go back here, see where we're at. We're 9 minutes away from this. $375. Oh, here we go. What we got? Look at these cards again. Signing day. Jackson Smith right there. Seahawks are going to go all the way this year. Whenever I say that, no one believes me. Bryce Young, Magna. This is one of your SPs that you want to hit. That stained glass or the color blast. There we go. Nice little color blast there. Tebow. A lot of color in these boxes. You get 4 autos. So definitely a fun product at a reasonable price. Especially if we can get these first off the line at the same prices as a regular hobby box of what pre-order is selling for, around that 200, 210 mark. Go Hawks. There we go. I love it. I love it. You know, Seattle never gets, I think none of the, or any of the Seattle sports get any love nationally. It's like they always get discounted. But yeah. Kirkland, Bellevue. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm from Linwood area. Linwood, Bothell area. But I was always in Kirkland, Bellevue. When I was a kid, I played a lot of baseball up there. And then there's some cool places to hang out there, like on the water on Kirkland. I can't remember what they were called, but they were cool. They were cool places. Seattle Mariners are in the race right now for that wild card, and even for the division. Julio is on fire. I mean, he went 1 for 5 this last game, but what is he, like 18 for 27 or something? He was 17 for 22 in those 4 games. 362 and 50 cents. We are at 5 minutes away from this first hour. Yeah, the Northwest, like, I still got family up there, so we go visit every couple months, go fly up there. My mom has a farm up there in Toledo, so we go up there, feed the cows, and do some of that good stuff. That's always fun. And then they have a lot of card shows up there. Seems they have a card show like every single week. So trying to get up there. I got some Julio stuff that he's heating up. Probably a good time to sell. I'm glad. Before he started heating up, I went to a card show like 2 weeks ago, and I'm glad that, like, those were the cards I did not sell or trade. And I'm like, yes. I mean, like, Julio is who I've been collecting. I have no problem, selling and buying something else, or always just trying to move up. Oh, you traded a Wander for him? That's crazy. Brooms, right? Yeah, against the Astros. Kazone, and who else was it? Went 4 for 5 yesterday. We're at 362 and 50 cents. My point. Yeah, that whole situation isn't good. Once we get all the facts, if it's all true, then I mean, he should be locked up. And I mean, if it's not true, on the flip side, then who's gonna believe him? Will he be able to play? It's just like, you throw that all away. And you would think you'd have people around you if those allegations are true. where are his handlers? Where are the people saying you can't do this? Funny. Okay, so maybe it's not true. It's I mean he's gonna be tarnished either way. It's I mean, I hope it's not true. Not just on the cards going up or down. Like we don't want to hear like anything of that of uh, someone being like that. It's not good. Then that he'd be done with baseball. Just and those allegations, like I hear them compared to like doing steroids or other things people have done. It's like it's not even the same. It's not the same. Yeah, everything comes out and see what the deal is, but just goes to show you something like the news can really impact these sports cards. If it's true or not. If you get any glimpse of some kind of rumor, it can. And today, it doesn't even have to be true. People are going to make up their own minds before the information's all out, good or bad. The worst, right? If it's not good. If it's worse than not good. If he was found to be hanging out with kids. It's just, yeah, it's not good. It's not good on so many levels. And I like when I see these athletes or people who have they have so many people around them, you would think you'd have like somebody saying, you can't do this. No matter if it's, whatever they're doing, if they're carrying a gun, with Morant, you getting into fights, you're taking guns to clubs, or you'd think there'd be someone saying, hey, bro, we can't be doing this. We're at $350. We're 1 hour in. We're an hour away from that bottom out price for first off the line 2023 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Collegiate Football trading card box. Pre-orders are going for about $2 to $210. You might see them a little bit higher. I haven't checked eBay yet. Now the interesting thing about this is the other collegiate draft pick products have the 4 that have dropped on first off the lines, which I think all of them have, is we're looking at they have all got really close to the bottom out price. 2 have hit the bottom out price. 1 did get pulled. 1 was 1 level above the bottom out price and it sold out. And the most recent one was the Immaculate, and those sold out at $466, 2 levels above. So we kind of see like a trend there where they are getting close to that bottom out price. The level changes is only $12.50, so it's not a big number. If you do like it at $200, do you like it at $212.50? Do you like it at $25 or $225? Do you like it at $237.50? Those are things to think about.
I don't see anything. You want to see it?
Yeah.
I have it by his name.
So no autos. So it's probably. Can you check CJ Stroud and Will Levis? I don't think they're gonna have autos in here. We're just checking that checklist out, but it doesn't look like. It looks like. And can you check to see if Arch Manning is in the set as well? Yeah, Richardson's gonna be the.
Arch Manning has a color blast, a Saturday Star, the signature's gold, an old vinyl, and a signature of orange bolster.
Okay, so.
So 2 signatures of the gold vinyl, or 3. the Saturday Star, the signature gold, the star, the signature gold vinyl, and the star, the signature orange poster.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like Richardson's gonna have a card, and then the other chase will be Arch Manning. And Arch Manning, you said he has a color blast. Does he have a stained glass?
The one that I was talking about was Arch Man.
Yeah, Arch Manning.
Yeah, those were the three I told you. Color Blast.
So the two chases for autos are it's looking like it's going to be Anthony Richardson and Arch Manning, and then the other guys doesn't look like they have autos in here. Yeah, to select or immaculate. So with that being said, how much do those? I mean, I think most of us who have been looking at this, like we know, and maybe that's why the prices are getting close to that bottom out price. It's also in college jerseys. Like, I mean, Prizm Draft Picks is a good product. A lot of color autos. I like opening these, but at the right price. So, do we see it at that bottom out price? With the trend of all the collegiate draft picks, they all have got down really close to that bottom out price. So we got 26 minutes until the last 30 minutes, and that would get us to 275.
That's it.
Yes, thank you.
Keep this there?
Yeah, oh, is this fine?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
It's ready to go.
Right, new laptop. And the Saturday Star card. Pull this up. See what we got. It's gonna be going down another level change. Let me check again. Let's see where we go. Control F. Go. All right, let's see. What does he have? It looks like he has a Color Blast, Saturday Star, Signature are the two. I think that's all he has. So he has the Saturday Star Signature, a gold vinyl, a orange Pulsar, and a Color Blast he's going to be in. So he's not going to be in the base set. And not okay. Let's see. Go CJ. Where are we at? We're at $337.50. Let's see what Bryce got. We're looking. Just go Color Blast. Let's see who's in the Color Blast set. All the numbered cards. Odds of him making it to the NFL and winning a Super Bowl. Good question. Good question. There's a lot of hype on him. Not even playing yet for his cards. It's crazy. Some of these cards that are so expensive, especially with, like baseball prospects. It's $100,000 card, never played in the pros, and you're like, what? Yeah, Manning and Anthony Richardson, and then it's looking like the big names do have cards in here, just not autos. So let's see. So CJ Stroud has a color blast. Let's see. Caleb Williams has a color blast. I think Bryce Young does too. It looks like all like the top players have color blast. But yeah, it's a bummer not having the autos of all of the players. Yeah, like we forget. I mean, it comes down to we want those quarterbacks in there, but yeah, like the other top draft picks, other position players will be in there. So it's just we won't see those 3 quarterbacks with autos, and it's looking like this is how it's going to look like moving forward, which is it's a bummer. It's a bummer to see. We got an awesome draft class. Like watching that draft was like, yes. We're at 337 and 50 cents, so we are 3 levels away from 300. We'll be going down here another level change. I haven't checked high volume yet. You want to make sure that you are logged in. You got credit cards saved. If you don't have or you want to use a new credit card or a new payment form, you just have to buy something. The best way that I have found is like buying an NFT pack for $10, so you don't get charged shipping. We're at 325 now. Let's see if I can add this to the cart. Ooh, high volume. I got high volume right there. That's interesting that I got high volume right there. That seems a little high. I know someone was saying that they liked 320 a little bit earlier, so we are here at that price. I think it can get down a little bit lower, but of course, you buy what you're comfortable at. You buy where you think, because sometimes stuff just sells out. Like, it does. We're like, why did it sell out so high? 352 with tax, around that number if you did buy right now. Testing it out, right? They're getting ready. People are waking up going, let me get in there. Yeah, not everyone watches the whole 2 hours. In here, we're looking at Color Blast, Magnas, and stained glass would be the short prints. And then for the first off the line exclusives, we would be looking, well, before we get to there, Anthony Richardson and Arch Manning are would probably be like the top QB autos that you'd be going for. You're going to have the other draft picks in there as well, like your top position players. And for the first offline exclusive, you're getting 1 gold, green, or black Shimmer auto. Out of the 4 autos, you're getting 4 autos per box. and then one gold, green, or black shimmer parallel per box on average. So those are the difference between, we can go down here and look. This is what you get in a regular hobby box, those 4 autos right there. Here you get that shimmer auto, 3 additional autos, and 1 shimmer parallel. Market strong, still higher than expected. It definitely could. We're getting down there in those last. We're gonna be what, out 45 minutes. Probably still see it get down to that last 30-minute mark. That'll be at 275. Could it sell out a little higher than expected? It could. Sometimes it does happen. You're like, wow, it sold out high. Four autos. You'll be getting 4 autos in here. But just one of them will be either a gold, a green, or black shimmer. Oh, the 3, yeah. I hit some linemen from a college that you don't know. A lot of color. You are getting, 4 autos, so hopefully you can get, someone, a top pick in the first 2 rounds. One of the position players. We're at 325. We're going to be going down another level change here. We're going to be 45 minutes away. 275. The 275 should be, 30 minutes out? To supplement the No Young and Stroud, but have sticker autos ready for the Pro U. That would be nice. Let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully that would be a lot better if that's possible. It's such a letdown if those guys are not in the sets for the autos. We're at 312 and 50 cents. Let's see, can I get in? Yeah, I'm getting right in, no issues. So we're just one level away from 300. I got right in. No high volume that time around. And if you've never done a Dutch auction before, you can either go down through that buy now button. If you already have the item or items in your shopping cart, you can go through this shopping cart in your upper right hand corner. This will bypass any high volume alerts to get you right in there. Just make sure that the price changes. It goes down a level. Sometimes it will not if you click before it changes the time. So just be careful on that. But that way you can bypass any issues going through the buy now button. But you'd want to add this to your cart now. Don't wait until you're ready to do it, because then the high volumes, it'll still be hard to get through. And then make sure that it's at the right price. And then you'll be ready to go, locked and loaded. Yeah, it's crazy that, well, I guess it's big money, but wouldn't it be nice if all brands Like Leaf has some really good products and awesome designs. Just think if they were licensed, we get all of them. Upper Deck a license back, Tops, but we know that's probably not going to happen. But it'd be better for us, people who collect, buy cards. I don't think money would run out. We'd still, if Upper Deck had a big release in baseball, we'd go for it. Topps Chrome has a basketball release, we're all going to go for it. Like it's just, we would still be buying. We'd probably be buying more. We're at $3.12.50. Just a little over. Okay, we got a minute left. We'll be dropping down to 300. We've seen high volume once, but that's probably just people testing it out, maybe logging into their account, just going through the motion. It's good to click through everything once or twice to see if there's anything new that they added. You don't want to be surprised when you are buying it, and then there's one more step that you haven't seen before, and all of a sudden it sells out, and you don't buy the product at the price you want. Alright, let's see if we have any issues checking out. He's getting to the checkout page. We're at 300. Ooh, high volume. High volume. I'm getting in now. So we are getting some high volume at 300. We're 40 minutes away from that bottom out price. Let me try it again in the middle here. But it's still pretty easy, only about two. I think I hit it 2 or 3 times. Taking a box. The next drop. Okay, cool. Hold the line. Find that number that you feel comfortable with. Now, if you do buy it a little bit higher, you can always buy more to lower that cost down, your average cost. That's what a lot of us do, rather than buying all at one price or holding out for one price. But I can tell you, it always feels good to get that first box out of the way, or that first case. You're like, man, I picked some up. There's a little less stress. Now, if the price keeps going down, you're like, man, I needed to sell out. So the stress can come back. We're at 300. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Arch Manning and Anthony Richardson are the auto chases in here. And of course, you got the other top position players will have their autos as well, but everyone likes those QB autos. refresh this page here. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. You buy it now a little bit higher. Will it be equivalent or maybe less than what secondary market's going to be? And then if it does sell out high, there's pros and cons to buying it high or low. Because we got to worry about a couple things. Just it selling out. Does a big buyer or a couple big buyers all buy at the same price and buy everything? That's another thing we got to worry about. Yes, this would be a good time to add your card. Make sure you're logged in. Add your card. Get it all ready to go. Yeah, once we start seeing other releases, could see it. Well, it all depends. If players are doing well, we might see a dip, but it could go up. Like, I'm trying to think. 2021, I bought. Let's see, those were going for. I think those were 3, but they were going for like 600 for a while after the season. So I know there was a little bit more hype then, but if players are playing well, we could see it go up, but we could see it go down and then back up. And then of course we gotta look at when the pro uniforms come out. We kind of shift our attention over to pro uniform releases. So yeah, could it dip a little bit? Maybe. First off the line, maybe not dip as much as maybe like the regular hobby boxes. We're at $287.50. Again, high volume. All right, I'm getting right in. We're at $287.50. We're 35 minutes away. We're going to be at $275 with 30 minutes left here. Can we get to that bottom out price? We're at 287 now. 287.50. $212.50. Yeah, for me, I would want it closer to that bottom out price, just where the other boxes have been trending at and selling out at. Pre-orders for the regular hobby boxes are around 200 to 210. The levels are dropping $12.50. So that's another thing you got to think about. Let's say you do like it at 200, you like it at 225. It's only 2 levels up. Then you can always buy, level your cost down. We're at $287.50. We got less than 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes until we're going to get to the last 30 minutes here. If you are new here, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're on our way to 2,400 subscribers. We go live for all Dutch auctions on Panini and Topps. If you go to Topps, Topps.com. Get this LeBron Mookie Betts card. Dutch auction. So we had the Victor W autos, and we had the Bowman Sapphire Edition Dutch auction so far on top. So we'll have to see how they do it on, if they're going to do it on some of these Sapphire products that are part of the Montgomery Club. I was thinking the same thing when I saw that earlier this morning. I'm like, is he flipping him off? That's what it looks like. That That's funny. These are the Topps Now cards. These are print order in a 24-hour period. And you are able to get parallels 49 or less in these on top of what you order. And you can order, the more you order, the cheaper the cards get. I believe it either would be what, around $4 a card if you did that. You actually can, yesterday they had a Julio Rodriguez auto, 99 or less for $349. That might, it just seems like it's a little high. If you hit a 99 or a 49 on some of this stuff, it's either breaking even or you could be losing money. It's better to sell the packs on those. We are getting down to probably where a lot of us are liking it, close to that bottom out price. It's going down $12.50. All right, let's see here. Can we check out 275? I'm getting high volume. Okay, we're getting in now. We're at the very end. There's only 6 levels left. So bottom out price is 200. We're at 275. We're getting into where, some people are probably going to start buying. Now, it all depends on what you want to do with that box. Some of us want it closer to that bottom out price, and we're okay if it sells out high. Because you got to think about, are you just ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding the product? They're going to have all different price points. A lot of us like it close to that bottom out price. But if you really wanted a box, maybe you pay a little bit more premium. It's not letting you buy. Keep trying. 2 hours for these Dutch auctions are. Could they go a little bit quicker? At first, I just cut it in half. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes some of these Dutch auctions just feel like they go on forever. This one hasn't been too bad. Right, yeah, if you're ripping them, I think we're getting into that range where if you do pick up a box, you're going to be probably under where the secondary market is. It's a fun rip, a lot of color. You get a lot of autos, 4 autos. You're getting 2 first off the line exclusive, either a gold, green, or black shimmer. One's going to be an auto, one's just going to be a regular parallel. Hold the line. Jim says 250 to 265. Can we get it close? We're in 6 levels away. If we do get to that bottom out price, what will happen is they'll give us a 5-minute grace period if it does get to $200. 2022, let me see what those are going for. 2 Prizm draft picks, football. info here. Let's see if they're on eBay. Are you on eBay? 275, 2 minutes left. Make sure you're logged in. Where's off the line? Hobby Box. Oh yeah, you're right. It was canceled. That is why I can't find it. Good call, because I would have kept looking. 2021 did pretty well. I think I got mine for like around 3, and I was selling them for like around 6. I also the one box I did open, I got a Jamar Chase to 99. It was a redemption, and I sent it in, and they actually sent me back a Jalen Hurts Optic Contenders auto instead. So I was stoked for that. I mean, I asked for it, but I was like, yes, I'll take that over a Jamar Chase draft picks to 99. Had the campus sensors, correct, yeah. But heck, it feels good to scare. Yeah, you know, if you do buy, you get a little stressed out, you can always buy more to leverage that cost down. I usually either buy to either flip. Sometimes I might hold something. But I do a lot of flipping. It just has to make sense. I don't hold a lot of stuff now. I think it's better just to let it go. We're at 262 and 50 cents. Sometimes, and it all depends on the product too. We're getting high volume. We are 25 minutes out to the bottom out price. But I do on occasion open some stuff for myself if I really like the product or I'm really stoked about it. We're at 262 and 50 cents. Let me try to go one more time. I did get high volume, but get high volume in the middle here. In the middle. We're at 25 minutes out. We're going down $12.50. The next levels we're going to be at 250. We're getting high volume alerts, but we're still I'm able to get in after 1 or 2 clicks. So it's not like, I think some people might be buying, but I think a lot of people are testing it out. So, all right. You're probably looking at anywhere between like $50 to $100 more on these from where like it'll bottom out at. I think $50 is probably on the conservative side, but you don't want to overextend where you think these are going to sell out. But based on the other boxes at this price point, and it can also, where does it sell out at? Could be a difference too. If it sells out at 200, could we see that in that 275, 300 range? Yeah, and maybe if it sells out a little higher, maybe it doesn't stretch to $100. And you can buy 16 boxes per transaction, which is a case of these. You're still getting right in, which is good because we wanted to keep going down. We're at 262 and 50 cents. And some, and depending on, are you just flipping them? Are you put them in a break? You might have better margins there. If you're flipping it to a breaker, you might, be selling it at a discount. Depending on where, do you want to get your money right back? Do you want to, hold it for a premium? Well, a lot of people cannot get on these Dutch auctions, and the other thing is that maybe a breaker. Now, of course, in my opinion, I would probably have people lined up if you are buying these to flip. Is that they might go through a product, buy a case or two, and then you have product, and then you sell it to them. Now, it can be risky if you are just throwing it on eBay. It can be risky if you don't know anyone to sell them to. I definitely agree with that. Or it can be risky, or risk involved if you are trying to do a break, but you don't have people. You don't have people to fill up your break. So you definitely gotta. And that's with anything. Like you can buy the best product out there, and no one's gonna buy into your break because they don't know your break, or I think that can be said with any product. But not everyone knows about first off the line, and not everyone can get to these Dutch auctions to buy them, or they forget about them. Like, oh man, I wanted to buy that, but and that's where, if you are buying to flip, and you do have those connections, or you've networked where you do flip to people, or go for it. All I can say at the end of the day, there is value in first off the line in Dutch auctions, and if you do do research, you can make money on these. But if you just buy blind and you don't do your own research, you can lose money on these. And same could be true. Two people could buy at the same price. One makes money and one loses money. So we're going to get at 250 right now. Let's see. Are we getting high volume? High volume alert at 250. Whoa. Still getting high volume. Still getting high volume. Yeah, I'm still getting high. Okay, I'm getting in now. 250. That time was a lot harder to actually get through, but I did. We're 4 levels away. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're going down to $12.50 for first off the line 2023 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Collegiate Football Trading Card Box. Buy one, hold one, sell the other two. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there's so many different ways to go about these, depending on what you want to do. Do you just want to try to get a free roll and open a box and make a little bit of money? Are you just trying to flip them? Are you trying to break them? Do you have the clientele? Do you believe in one or two of these quarterbacks are just going to be Hall of Famers? I think, man, this is going to be doubled in a year or two. And then, of course, if you just want to be like, I'm going to sell it for a little bit of a profit, just get rid of it. Or do you just want to open it up? The great thing was, the Panini stuff has been coming down, the prices, so they're a lot, they're less expensive, and so you can open, like, this can be a fun rip. You're getting 4 autos, a lot of color, for under $250. With you getting one gold, green, or black shimmer auto, and then one gold, green, black shimmer parallel, and we are getting down there. We're gonna be real cool. We're 18 minutes away from the bottom out price, so closer it gets to there, more value starts seeping in. And going live tomorrow as well. We got 3 more Dutch auctions. Don't spend all your money here. We're at 250 right now. Tough without the big autos. The big auto chases is the Anthony Richardson and Arch Manning. You will see the other quarterbacks in the base set and the color blast. Magna, stained glass, I'm pretty sure as well. So, put it first off the line. This is what we got on the calendar, the agenda for this week. High volume alerts is when you click through the buy now button. You're gonna click through here. I'm not logged in here, but let me see if I'm getting one right now. I'm getting right in. So when you click here, this little, in the middle of your screen, there'll be a little alert that's saying, pretty much is saying there's a lot of traffic going through that buy now button, trying to secure a box to get to your checkout page. Good indication that people are either starting to get interested or they are buying. It doesn't always mean that. People, we're clicking through, and some of us are not buying right now. But on this next one, I will let you know exactly what it says. Yeah, black should be what, a 101, and gold should be what, a 10? That's what I'm guessing. And what is green 25? We're at 237 and 50 cents. So it says we are experiencing high volumes. Please try. Please retry. That is what you get if you're going through the buy now button. And I am actually getting that right now. You can always go through the shopping cart in the upper right hand corner. Just make sure the price changes so you're not buying too high. We're at 237 and 50 cents. We are 3 levels away from that bottom out price. We're getting down there where we got some value here. Do you press your luck, go down another level? You pressing your luck all the way down to the bottom out price? Yeah, the big autos in here would be Anthony Richardson if we're looking at the quarterbacks, and Arch Manning is in. Arch Manning has a color blast and 3 autos, I believe. Is this what we're gonna see for the rest of the football products? We were talking. Could we see some sticker autos and pros? Could we figure? Hopefully, they can figure something out. But we've seen this on. The last 3 Chronicles had all the autos, I believe, in there because I pulled who did I pull? I pulled a CJ Stroud out of 49 out of the Chronicles, but the other Mosaic, Immaculate, and Select did not have those quarterbacks in there in autos. They had cards in the set, just not autos. Yeah, it's a bummer if that's how it's going to play out. When we got this strong draft class, and you can't even get them in auto. Come on, Fanatics of Panini, become friends. Stop suing each other. It's about big money, big money, big money. No whammies. We're at 237 and 50 cents. Blue, green, black, gold. $13 minutes away from the bottom out price. They'll have autos in them by then. Yeah. We have another interesting. Last year we were like, who we got Kenny Pickett, no one else, and then Purdy came along. We were dealing with delays of products getting out. Panini has cleaned that up a lot, where they're getting stuff out a lot quicker. We're not seeing delays, and now we got this. Where are the autos going to be? And now we're going to see the same thing for a Wemby, Victor W. Are we not going to see autos and Prizm stuff? Is it just going to be Topps exclusive? Because we didn't see for those draft night Victor cards, there was not an auto card in those on Panini. It was only numbered cards, and Topps had the auto card. So does Topps have them on the basketball as well? Which that's a bummer too. We're not going to have a Victor auto. And we've been seeing these exclusive deals pop up with different players in basketball and in football. All right, we got a minute left here. Definitely tough if this is how it's going to be. We got 57 people in here. We got 7 likes. Let's try to get to 20 likes, guys. I'd love to see that. Love the support. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. We go live for all of these on Panini and Topps. We just haven't seen one on Topps for a second. Oh, yeah, they are definitely trying to force them to do something. Let's have everyone compete. Upper Deck, Leaf, Panini, Topps. Wouldn't that be great if everyone had a license like back in the day, where we had football was on everything. All right, 225. Let's see, we're getting high volume, getting this up. High volume at 225. We are 10 minutes away from the bottom out price. Can we get there? I'm getting in. Hold the line. Hold the line. We want that bottom out price. We're still there. Now, if you like it at 200, do you like it at 212 and 50 cents? You don't want to get too greedy, or are you holding until it gets to 200? We have seen them. This is where Immaculate got to. It got to 466, which was 2 levels above that bottom out price. We're at 225. I think, if we're talking $25, it's not that big of a difference. It all depends on what you want to do with it, where you feel you are comfortable at, and what you're trying to do with it. Are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding? I think if you're ripping at 225 is not a bad price. So close. We're almost there. Hold the line. That's right. Hold it all the way down. All right, we're at 16 likes. We need 4 more. 4 more to 20. I love it. I love it. I love the support. What are they going to do? What are they going to do when they don't have a license for anything? Or what I was thinking was that Monopoly play. Can they get like a board game license for the NFL, for Major League Baseball, where it's not considered a sports card, but it would be considered a game? Could they do something like that with like the Monopoly cards? As you see, we all went out and bought all of those, and those were fun to open. A lot of color in those. Could we see something like that? Broke even. Was helped to rip without the main autos. Yeah, playing it out. Do you without those other autos in it? Do you? I mean, could they go that route? Say, hey, we got a gaming company now. We are selling board games with Monopoly, and then it'd be these are board games. That's what I thought they were doing with Monopoly. 225, bought a case. Congrats. 225 is not a bad price. We are still here. 200 is that bottom out price. Yeah, a lot of color in the Collegiate. You get those 4 autos. It's a fun rip. It's at a decent price. I love that the prices are coming down. They're at 23. Look at that. Boom. We got 50 in here. Almost halfway. I appreciate the support. Going live tomorrow as well. I'm going to be going live for Thursday and Friday. We are locked and loaded this week. I just need to put the thumbnails up for the rest of the week. We got a minute 30 left. We're going to be one level away. $2.12 and 50 cents. Yeah, with those one gold, green, and black. Green's numbered to 5, right? Tomorrow should be a short auction. We got encased. 600 is the bottom out price. That's where the pre-orders are at. All right, let's get ready. Let's get ready. All right, 30 seconds. Good luck if you are going for them. Good luck if you're holding to the bottom out price. We're going to be at 20 seconds to $2.12 and 50 cents. All right, 5 seconds for changing. All right, $2.12 and 50 cents. I'm getting high volume going through the buy now button. All right, I'm getting in now. We're at $2.12 and 50 cents. It looks like we can still get in. We're only 5 minutes away from the bottom out price. $2.12 and 50 cents. And nice, 26 likes. I love it. I love it. We're almost at 2,400 subscribers. So I appreciate the support. Get to 2,400. We'll go to 25. I'm just going to keep grinding away. Bought too high. You can still buy. You can average those costs out if you can. That's a good thing about a Dutch auction. You can buy more if you did buy a little bit higher. Bought a couple at this price. You can't beat it. There's only one more level. It can only go down to 2 hundo. It's gonna be hard to check out. Are we gonna get to 2 and it's just gonna sell out? Are we gonna see that grace period of 5 minutes after the 2-hour Dutch auction? Bought a case. Congrats. Thank you, Aaron. These are fun. These are fun to do. Fun to talk shop. We can make a little bit of money. We can talk about other releases. Yeah, I love first off the line. I love Dutch auctions. I know not everyone likes Dutch auction formats. But once you kind of get used to it, kind of feel you're not going to win every auction. Maybe some they go too high or you don't like the product. But there's definitely, you can make money with these Dutch auctions. And I appreciate it. I like doing them. I like hanging out. I like talking sports cards. It's good times. We're at $2.12 and 50 cents. We refresh this. All right. This is for first off the line, 2023 Panini Prizm Draft Picks Collegiate Football Trading Card Box. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love it. I know they have these these Dutch auctions so early. Like, would it be better? We'd probably have more competition if we pushed it up like in the afternoon or in the evening where people are not at work, you know, or you can kind of sneak off and, you know, put an order in in this morning, I guess lunchtime for the East Coasters. Got 5. Congrats, GD. I love it. I love it. See, are they still there? We're at $2.12.50. We're going to be at 200. This is what we've been seeing with collegiate draft picks. We've been getting down to within 2 levels. 2 have bottomed out. One was 1 level away from the bottom out price. And Immaculate was the last one, was 2 levels. So it's been consistent with the other collegiate products that have been dropping. And hopefully we see the same thing with the pro uniform stuff that's going to be coming out, that we can get some value, get it down to that bottom out price. We'll have to see what's going to happen with those autos. Is this what we're going to see in the future, where the top hit's going to be Anthony Richardson? Can't we just all get along? Tops and Panini. All right, 20 seconds left. We're going to be going to 200. Good luck if you are going for these. Good luck. Good luck. All right, 10 seconds. All right, it's going to be changing here in 5 seconds. We're at 200. 200. It is still there. 200. We're at the bottom out price. We're 2 hours in. We're in the grace period. Panini will give us 5 minutes to buy this if it doesn't sell out. Do we get to the grace period? I'm still getting high volume if I go through buy now. Of course, you can go through your shopping cart. Should get you in there. Here we go. I'm in. I am in. Go check out. Yeah, it's still there. Boom, got one. Congrats. Got the bottom. You can't beat that. It is still there. We got 5 minutes. So do you buy another one? Do you buy more if you bought a little bit higher to average that cost out? It hit the bottom out price and it's still there. It is still there. Got one. Congrats, Brett the Hitman. Boom, 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 boom. We will take it. We will take it. This is where we figured you'd probably get down here. We're at. This is what we like. We like it when it gets to 200. And they will pull it once it gets to the 5 minute mark, past the hour. For me, it's 11:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we got just a little bit less than 3 minutes. Back to work. Got 3 more. I love it. I'll see you tomorrow. Do. Did it sell out? Did it sell out? It finally. Yeah, it's not showing anymore. Let's see if I go back to first off the line. Out of stock at $200. Congrats on everyone who hit. Thank goodness the FOMO was getting real. Got 3. Awesome. Easy buy at bottom. Good luck with your boxes. That's how we do it. Tomorrow we got first off the line 2022 Panini Encase NFL Trading Card Box. We'll be going live for that. Less than 24 hours. Then we got Donruss Elite 2023 first off the line. That's a decent cheap box there. And then we got first off the line 22-23 Panini Mosaic NBA Trading Card Box. So we got more Dutch auctions this week. So if you didn't hit or you didn't buy as many as you wanted to, we got more stuff that we can be buying. We got more stuff. In case we'll go, that's what everyone's saying, that this will probably go high. 600, that's right where pre-orders are at. What are you thinking, like 7, 8? Is it going to be higher than that? Let's see, look for 1 encase Ruby auto number to 15 or less, 1 additional auto, 1 Ruby mem card, 1 additional mem card, and 1 base Ruby parallel number to 15. This is for 2022. About 7 or 8. To rip it. Congrats, Sean. Five cards per pack and 1 pack per box, including 1 encase auto and a 1-touch holder. Yeah, so you're getting 1 encase card in there. And then the other are, I don't know if these are graded. For 1 on card auto. Be odd every year prior. So they start at 1,200, go to 600. We will go live. I haven't put up a, what do you call it, a thumbnail up, but I'll put a thumbnail up for the rest of these. Oh, they already took it off. They're like, we are done. We are done with the Prizm traffics. But I want to say congrats. Congrats. If you did hit, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think at the right price. Everyone's saying that these could sell out a little bit higher tomorrow. I haven't, I know pre-orders are around about $629-ish. So that's where the bottom, the floor price is at $600. So I haven't checked the checklist out, or if there is, but I'll do a little research on those. And we are Matrix Sports Cards. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I will talk to you guys later, tomorrow. And congrats if you guys did hit.